Coming in a minute, folks. Yeah, man. What is going on? Welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream. We're going to be on chess. Guys, I played chess today, man. Playing chess today. And we're going to pull our board up. Hope everyone's having a great day. I am having an absolutely amazing day. Board. I have no board on play chess. Go here then. I'll have a board here. There we go. Hey. Guys, I told you I'm a chess streamer. You guys are like, yeah, but what about your lights? Hey man, there was a lot of stuff to do today, guys. Guys, my truck is in the shop. My truck is in the shop. I broke my truck. My truck is broken. Courtney! What, Courtney? How you doing? Courtney, I will talk to you later after the stream. I think... Well, I'll talk to you later after the stream about schedule. Because I may need you tomorrow. Today is Chess More Openings Monday. How are you doing today? Ian Matza, what's up? Let's go. Let's go, Ian Matza, with the hype. With the realness. Yeah, do that. I think giving me a hard time. So we are just going to pretend that doesn't exist. And here we go. Okay, so we got to come over here. We got to go to Big Chess Study. There we go. Of course. Oh, yeah, we're not using it. Okay, so guys, here's what we did the last couple weeks. We learned the King's Indian attack and the King's Indian defense in the same game because very often the structures are kind of the same. You kind of play the same opening for white as for black. Kind of. Awesome, Courtney. So thank you for coming in. Good to see you. And then we also looked at the King's Gambit and the Latvian Gambit because the Latvian Gambit is known as the King's Gambit reverse. And there's a lot of the same ideas applied. So I've been doing some research about what other opening we can do that you can learn from both sides. And I'm telling you guys, if you guys are rated low, if you're rated under 1,000, and you keep looking up things, I'm not trying to make fun of it. It's fun to be interested in chess. That's good. The Halloween Gambit. I learned the Halloween Gambit. You didn't learn it. You learn a couple of moves and you're playing it, and then you're playing chess after that. You know what I'm saying? You can learn a little bit better some openings that have the same ideas for white and black. And if you learn some of the ideas as well as the general piece placement, things to look for, if you learn the ideas behind the opening and you learn where the pieces kind of go, then based on that, you can pretty much make the good moves. You really can. You really can. I'll be playing a Nadorf against Fede Messer or David Bassett, and I'll get out of my book and I'm not too sure what to do. And I'm like, oh my God. He's threatening to play e5, so queen c7, stops e5, and look it up in the database, and that's what grandmasters play. So I know the ideas behind it. You know what I'm saying? And then therefore you can very often. Oh, Ruhonel, how you doing, man? Shout out to you, brother. Ruhonel, I hope I said your name right, brother. Hope I said your name right. Ben Ray with a like, Warren Rhodes, Courtney Reed, thank you guys so much for all the likes. It really helps the stream. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that sub button. We stream chess Monday through Thursday at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, Texas time, with the best community in the world. You know, I said it. Guys, I didn't make it. I'm not saying I'm the best streamer in the world. I'm saying my community is the best in the world. Never stop saying it. So, this is the Stonewall Attack, the first opening book I ever bought. Tramper, how you doing, brother? The first opening book I ever bought was on the Stonewall Attack. I was playing against my future brother-in-law. I met this guy, and we started playing chess, man. And he was good. He was about like me. And I wanted to beat him so bad, so I wanted to learn this opening. Like, I'm going to learn the Stonewall Attack. I'm going to beat him with it. I probably played it against him a few times. there was it was an exercise, and my level at the time didn't matter that much. Introduction, folks. Hey, welcome to my new studio. This is not me speaking. This is the 1,800 liked study on Lichess about Stonewall Attack. When it's over, we will give this guy props. We'll give his name. He says, hello, welcome to my new studio. The idea of this study is to teach you a reliable, easy, and simple opening to play. This time I'm going to tell you about the Stonewall Attack. My uncle plays the Stonewall Attack. He just recently started, well, he's always known how to move the pieces, I think. But I think in the last year, he's really gotten into chess. He's like, I'm going to learn an opening. I'm going to learn the Stonewall. And he learned the Stonewall. He plays it pretty good, man. He probably plays the Stonewall opening better than most people his rating play openings. One thing about him, memory, guys. He's got the memory. Like, forget about it. Forget about it. So, and that helps for memorizing openings, right? The Stonewall Attack is a simple scheme to learn and ideal for beginners, which may seem passive, but is a strong weapon for white. I'm sure this attack will help you beat strong players and win lots of games. To play the Stonewall Attack, play D4. 1 D4. What? That's it. We're playing D4, folks. Good move. Find the best move for white. It wants me to play E3, but you're going to see why, okay? Because what's going to happen is we're going to get our pawns on these squares. And that's the Stonewall. You say, Charlie, but that leaves a big hole on E4. It does. It does. A lot of times I'll play knight and knight and just take with the pawn and play F5. And they're like, oh, I don't know what to do with this because it's stupid. But sometimes you can screw people up by playing stupid moves. Welcome to my Latvian gambit, right? So we're going to play E3. Okay, good move. Now play bishop D3. Here's the idea. The bishop's going to come on D3. This is a beautiful square. It can't come to C4 and attack F7 because look at the pawns, right? The bishop check's not going to do much. What's he going to trade his bad bishop for our good bishop? You say bad bishop. Yeah, this is his bad bishop. It's blocked by his pawns. His bishop has very little. You see the difference between the good bishop and the bad bishop? Well, this is my good bishop. Look at my bad bishop. See it? He's down here somewhere. How do you make the arrows go away? Escape? So anyway, bishop comes to D3, looking at the square that we're going to attack later. Now your turn, find the best move for white. Is it F4? Well, it could be F4. But is it C3? Oh, it's knight BD2. Knight BD2, and the reason is to stop this. Right? Because if he'll lose a pawn if he plays knight E4. Knight takes, pawn takes, bishop takes. Okay. Now he's threatening to take space, but more importantly, knock our bishop off this killer diagonally. So we play C3. Now if he pushes, we just come back to C2. Or in some cases, B1, queen B2, and that could happen. That could happen, man. Thin Cut Gaming, how you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. So, he developed a piece. We did nothing. Now we're going to play F4 because we don't want to play knight F3 yet because we want to get our Stonewall structure in effect. F4. Take a look at the solid pawn structure we built. It is solid. It is. And it's not bad. The thing about it is it leaves a big hole here, but black is not taking advantage of it. I personally hate playing this system as black against the Stonewall because white has everything he wants. Okay, bishop d6, just develop. On our next turn, kingside castling. This is the main formation of the Stonewall Attack. Remember all the movements you made. Since the next chapters, I will not help you. Rude. I saw that you missed a few days of streaming. Thin Cut Gaming. I didn't. I missed streaming them to you. I had bad internet problems for a week. Very technical stuff. And the only place I could stream, which is not such a bad thing because I started my chess stream at Facebook. I couldn't stream to Restream. I couldn't stream to YouTube directly. I couldn't. It was my internet routing. Something was wrong with their thing, but I could stream to Facebook. So I streamed. I didn't miss a stream. I just could only be on Facebook. That's why I say follow me on all platforms. And that's why, especially to my Facebook community, you need to follow me on all platforms. YouTube, Twitch, because guys, you guys have seen me take a day off. A couple times a year, I take a day off. You know what I mean? I really do, guys. I'm a bad person. We all take a day off a couple times a year, right? I'm streaming. The chess stream is real, guys. If you don't see the chess stream on the platform you're watching on right now, go to the other platforms. I'm there. That's what I do. Monday through Thursday. It's my life. Unless I go on vacation or something. And I warn you guys. I warn you guys. Next chapter. Okay. This is the formation of the Stonewall Attack. I will talk about this scheme so that instead of memorizing, you understand the opening. Thank you. The kingside pieces are developed as follows. The king joins next to the rook on h7 for kingside castling. Okay, we'll pretend he didn't say that. Or we'll pretend I didn't understand it. The light-scored bishop will go to his standard square d3. The bishop comes here because he's looking at this square. You undraw them? Does anyone know how to get rid of lines on Lichess? Okay, where he will be white's best piece. This is a very important piece, guys. Once that move f4 is made, the knight that was previously on g1 comes to f3. The kingside pieces are very active pieces, unlike the queenside who are not very happy. The knight from b1 will normally go to d2. Right. Our plans are as follows. Now you got your plans. Click on an empty square. Empty square! Empty square! Mice. Miss Yay. Mzai. Thank you. Thank you so much. I ask chat, chat delivers. Yeah. Yeah, dude, thank you for noticing No Thin Cut Gaming. I really appreciate that, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did everything I could, like literally many hours on the phone with technical support. 3 times that amount of hours trying to fix it here myself. By the way, I have to get up at 8 a.m. tomorrow because I have new internet coming. But I got this internet working, but it was quite the hassle. It was quite the hassle getting this internet working. But we got it working. So, okay, our plans are as follows. This is important, guys. The e5 square is highly reinforced. So introducing our f3 knight in that square is one of our plans. Moving the knight to the square, and if it doesn't get captured, this knight comes behind it to f3. Then if someone takes this knight, we take again. Right now, we're a little bit cramped, meaning these knights are kind of redundant. This bishop can't move. See that? So knight e5, knight f3 is kind of the main plan to move forward. In the middle game, you're like, what? I need help in the middle game. Yeah, you do, because you don't know your opening and you don't know the resulting plans. Was it routing trace issues with ISP? 1000% thin cut. Yep, it was routing. Because check, you know how I fixed it? Thin cut gaming. Well, first off, they told me that Restream is down. I'm like, look, I love you guys. You guys are trying to help me. Restream is not down. You just can't see it because your ISP can't get to it. It's routing. The way I fixed it is I've got a VPN and I stream to the VPN and it changes the route to Restream in YouTube and then it's fine. I'd rather not use the VPN. I have new internet coming tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock. It was supposed to be here Sunday. They canceled on me. It's going to be much better internet anyway. Then I'll keep both internets for about 2 or 3 months, 4 months. Figure out what we're doing and adjust from there. It's going to suck paying 2 internets a month, but you know what? I have to stream. Guys, I've realized I'm a streamer. I'm a streamer. I need to work harder on making YouTube videos. I do. But I'm a streamer. So if you like what you see, hit that follow button. Support the stream. Okay, so there we go. Okay, the knight's going to come to e5. The other knight comes behind it. You guys understand that? Oh yeah, okay, we got that. Our plans are based on attacking the black king with, after the knight moves, we have rook f3, h3, again, attacking the square. And queen d1, wait, queen d1, h5, after the knight makes room, and the rook leaves, so we can come over here. Or queen d1, coming this way, or queen c2 coming this way. So these are all the attacking ideas that you're like, what do I do with my queen? Well, once you get castled, once you get your Stonewall structure, your knight here, you bring the knight up, maybe lift the rook over to here, maybe bring the queen over to here, bring the other knight behind it. You could even develop your bishop to d2 and bring your other rook over here. Now you're just now everything in your life is attacking this king except for one piece. This bishop. See this bishop? See, it's bad. And I'm going to show you how to solve that later. I learned it in my book. I learned it in my book freaking 38 years ago. And my uncle, who was told me he plays a Stonewall, I don't think he knew that this maneuver I'm going to show you guys. Okay, next chapter. Okay, let's move on to action. In this chapter, we're going to look at the main lines of the Stonewall attack. I hope you remember the main moves I taught you in chapter 1 because you must do them now. I remember them. My turn. D4. D5. What do we play? I forgot. D3. Or E3. Very good. Now what? Bishop D3. Right? Good move. And now what? Well, we don't need to play this yet because he's not threatening to take the space. So we're going to play F4. Oh, wait. No. Knight could come in. So we play knight BD2. You see that? He's threatening to come in. So we develop the knight. So he can't, now you can't come in. Okay, I almost screwed it up, guys. Okay, now remember, he's threatening to take space, but more importantly, make our bishop not active anymore. So what do we... No. I didn't want to do that. I was just showing you. I was trying to click off the arrows. C3. Starting to develop our Stonewall formation. The next one is going to be this. And then we have our Stonewall formation. But we've done it all with ideas of D4. E3. To get the bishop out. He brings the knight to come in. We stop it by developing our knight. Our knight comes to D2. He plays C5 threatening. We play C3. It's all part of the plan, guys. Watch the video again when we're done, and you'll get it. You can also go look at this study on Lichess. I went to study. I looked for a Stonewall Attack, and I said most popular was the filter. Number 1, it had 1,800 likes. That's the study. I'm going to tell you the guy's name in a minute. Okay, so he plays knight. Now we have to continue our development. F4, right? Next space, LD6. That's bishop D6 to you. We have to continue our development. Good. Nice job. You've come too far. This is the main line of the Stonewall attack. Do you remember the plan we have with this knight? Yes. Although, I would think castling would be better. Black is castled. We are not. This doesn't really gut the center open, but we're moving the same piece twice, and in this position, I'm going to recommend castling. Yeah. Sorry there, buddy. But yes, I remember the idea for the knight we talked about. Now, what's cool to know is black can't play knight takes knight, because then we take and we fork the pieces. See that? Daniel Abbott. What's up, Eric? Eric, how you doing, man? Yeah, dude, Twitch back up. Stevie 29 star, how you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream. Absolutely love to see you here. So basically what's happening from this position is the only way he can really get rid of the knight, because he can't take, like I said, he can't take with the knight because he loses a piece, because then we'll fork him. The only way he can get rid of the knight is by taking with the bishop, giving up his good bishop. Then he's stuck with this miserable light squared bishop that is stuck behind all his central pawns. You understand? So, The knight's pretty safe there, actually. And then this other knight's going to come behind it to defend it. Excellent. The knight is centralized and highly supported. Now the knight is an excellent piece. Remember, this plan should always be kept in mind. Queen comes, still no threat. Knight takes, pawn takes, wins a piece. Bishop takes, pawn takes, gains space, and kicks his knight back, and leaves him with no good bishop, just a bad bishop. The center's pretty locked right now, so the good bishop, bad bishop malarkey is not that big of a deal, but oh, it can make a big difference in the endgame. Big difference in the endgame. Yeah. Yeah, now he wants me to castle. Very well. Next space. B6. Okay, and these now we talked about these plans. It's showing this bishop as a line here, but that's just saying, look at that. He's kind of looking at his king. The queen has actually 2 or 3 different maneuvers. It has queen c2 right here, attacking this square. It has queen up here, but the knight is kind of covering that square. Another idea is queen to e1 and bring the queen this way. But the rook lift we know is a manunu. Now we must continue attacking point a7 with our pieces. The best defender on that square is a knight on f6. It would be great to expel that knight from there with g4, g5, and then move our pieces to the attack. You could even have in mind the good sacrifice bishop h7 in the future. Wow, yeah, so they're saying ideas of g4 and g5 kick the knight, then the queen can't. Now the queen can come. Now we got a pawn storm going. That could be pretty good. Next chapter. Can you perform the main moves of the Stonewall Attack? This is called the free bishop. The free bishop. e4. This is how we're remembering, guys. It's repetition. e4, d5, e3. Bishop d3. He's threatening to push. We know the idea. Good move. Knight comes. We want to keep his knight out. Good move. Bishop g4. He plays bishop g4 to get rid of his bishop before he plays e6. Very smart. I like this guy. This guy's a brainiac over here, right? So, what we're going to do, on the main line, the bishop was locked in his own pawn chain, but now the bishop is free. What should you do now? Probably, I don't know what to do here. F3 is like playing F3 or F6. What does Ben Feingold say? Never play F6. It weakens my king, but my king isn't really... There's not a lot of stuff happening here right now. I don't know what to do. What do you guys like here? What do you guys think? Step off. F3. What should you do now? Wow. Just play knight F3. Excellent. Now we cover ourselves from the threat. We do. So when they play this bishop move, we just let him pin. And we don't get to play F4 and knight F3. Okay, but it will come later. It'll probably come later. Okay, plays E6. How do we attack the annoying bishop? Well, he basically told us how, right? I'd step off. Step off! Yeah, you would have stepped off to C2. Feel. Thing I don't like about queen C2, rook C8. And there are ideas of takes, knight B4, the pawn's pinned, and he forks my queen and my bishop, and this is my best piece. I mean, we might be able to stop it, but you understand the point. Plus, check out queen C2. He could push. And then my bishop has to come back. No longer on its active diagonally. So, we attack the bishop. He comes, guaranteed G4. No? Castles? That's right. Later we can go G4. Probably knight E5 and F4. And just have a massive pawn storm. And you're not afraid of pushing pawns in front of your king. There are some openings where it's just kind of knowledge. that you can kind of push pawns in front of your king. As a rule, don't do it. Sometimes certain setups just, they kind of allow for it. Like in the King's Indian defense, black will throw, he'll shove his kingside pawns. That's his idea, because he has space on the king side, right? Okay, later we can go g4, kicking the bishop, and then get f4 in, obviously after maybe moving the knight, and continue with our plans. Okay, so if bishop g4, we play... What was the move? Oh yeah, just knight f3. Knight f3, castles, and then h3, g4. Do the moves you already know. e4, e5, e3. Knight f6, bishop d3. Knight c6. Oh, he didn't play c5. He's going for early e5. Guess what? f4. No? How do we prevent it? Oh, this is exactly where Hikaru talks about you need to learn your openings, but you can't just learn the system where you put your pieces in and you're playing a London. Because I got a bad feeling the best move here is bishop b5. How do we prevent this? This way? We have control of that box. Well, if he plays e5, we can play pawn takes and just win a pawn. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So if early knight c6 playing for e5, we play knight f6 or knight f3. Up, pinning. Now he recontrols it. He's trying to play e5. What would you do? What would you make with this bishop? I would 1,000,000,000% kick it. No? What would you make with the bishop? He says. Now is it going to be this move? Or you just come back? And see, this is why this is a system where you put your pawns on these squares and everything's the same every time, but you still need to learn certain scenarii where you don't do that instantly. There's no very simple way to just know where to put your pieces, because putting your pieces is based on where your opponent puts their pieces. I see some similar ideas in the f4 opening. Very nice. Yeah, do you play the bird? Do you play the bird? We're going to do another series. This one, I think what I'm going to do now is, today we're going to look at the Stonewall. Next week we will look at the Dutch Stonewall, the black side of this same style opening. And a lot of the ideas are going to be similar. And a lot of the ideas are going to be similar too to the bird opening that Ruve is referring to. Black cannot make e5 and settle for e6. Your king is in the center, castle. Perhaps the formation of the pieces that we have now seems strange to you. It doesn't to me. It's just not the Stonewall we wanted, but we didn't get to play all the moves that we wanted. We had to play the best moves instead. But if we do the traditional scheme of the Stonewall attack, then we would play very, very passive before this. Now we have the advantage. Okay. Bishop g4, we're playing some knight f3 and some bishop e2. Now let's look at Stonewall attack against other defenses. Make the first moves. e4. Knight f6. e3. e6. Bishop d3, biting on the granatorial scenario. He doesn't threaten anything. f4. He's not threatening to come in because he hasn't played d5. So we're gonna. So we develop these pieces as long as they're not threatening to play knight, either knight e4 or to play c5, c4. These have priority, but usually they will do those other moves against this defense. Oh my God! I thought my coffee was more empty than it was. Guys, we gotta go coffee. What? Do I literally? It's bad, guys. Is this bad enough? Is this bad enough to change my pants? You guys see that? See that? Wait. Look at that. That's a lot, guys. That's a lot. Yeah, I have a 1 second. Now, the good news is there was creamer. There was creamer, but there was no sugar. No sugar. And that's good, right? The sugar would have been sticky. Yeah, I'm taking a shower later. Opening so good, you'll spill your coffee. Dude, that's exactly right. Dude, I actually had my coffee on my leg, and then I moved my leg, jiggled it. Like, effectively pouring the coffee on my own leg. It's not hot. Oh my God, there's some on the floor. Coffee cam. And it's on the brand new chair too. Guys, we have a brand new chair. This is freaking... It's okay. I have a cleaner. And I have plenty of lights. Oh my God. It's in multiple places. What a joke. Dude. Most of you guys know I'm not a cleaning nut. It's a new chair. It's a new chair. I don't want coffee stains on my new chair. You gotta keep something's nice, right? I think we got it. And then most of this. No, I gotta get a dry towel. My God. You guys know this stuff, Myers? It has quite a fresh scent. And it's a good cleaner, too. Welcome to my chess stream, folks. As we spend all of our time on the chess stream cleaning up spilt milk. Well, spilt coffee. Okay, back to this. I know you guys are really good at not being distracted, so you guys know where we were. Against this defense, our plan to bring the knight to e5 is not possible. You see that? Because they played d6. Now this isn't happening. This is what I play as black against the Stonewall. You should just play the King's Indian defense all the time. Now you just play actively with e4. Then you push an El Centro. We got all this control. We have ideas of e5. Look at the beautiful chain of pawns. See how many squares they control. Black makes c5 to attack the center, capture the pawn, captures, and play e5. We have space. He's on this. He's on this c3. Congratulations, you completed this lesson. C3 literally might be the move in this position because when the knight can come to b4, and c3 blunts the bishop at the same time. Charlie Keytron, how you doing, sir? Or young man? Charlie Keytron's here, guys. Sorry, Charlie. Charlie Keytron is one of our longest running moderators, friends of the stream. It's good to see you, dude. Supporter. Him and his dad, the whole family, man. Just always been here. That mic is crispy. Taco Bell, thank you, dude. Yeah, it's a pretty cool mic, man. I love this mic. I had this mic in stock when I started streaming 5 years ago. I pulled it out of the closet. I think I paid $279 for this mic 30 years ago. Yeah. And this mic was known for two things. Two things that it was strong in. Voice broadcasting, and you notice now I start talking a little bit more like a radio broadcaster, right? Let you hear how perfect the mic sounds. Ladies and gentlemen. And also, it's got a pad on it. It's got a 20 dB pad. If I hit the little button, it quiets down the input a lot, and it's good for recording kick drums on in music. Like you know what a kick drum, the bass drum? The big one? Boom, boom, boom with the foot, come with the kick drum? Yeah, that's what I've always used it for. And I know that it was kind of known for that in like the magazines and stuff. So I was very fortunate to have this mic when I started. You can make a mic on a headset sound way better than it does if you just take the time to do it. Next chapter. What is our first move? D4. This is the Dutch defense. Hey! Now play E3. He's playing the reverse, guys. He's going to jump in here. Now F4. I literally played it. No, see, I would play this move. And then get F5 in real quick. Knight F3. LD7. Bishop D3. Castles. The king is in the center. What should you do, Castle? Well, you told me. Yeah, no. I'm playing this move when I had the chance and playing F5, Knight BD7, and I'm doing the same thing he's doing to me, I'm doing to him if I'm playing black in this line. Holy smokes, what a great voice. Hey, Daniel Abbott, thank you, man. Much love to you, man. I hope everything's good. I hope you have beautiful, beautiful holidays. I hope your Thanksgiving was great, and I hope you have beautiful holidays, man. You're looking absolutely amazing in your picture, brother. In your profile pic, I'm zoomed in on you. You guys look great. Saw your dad. He dropped in a few not long ago and said hello. He stops in every once in a while. I love him to death. What platforms are you streaming on, sir? Right now I am on Facebook, I am on Twitch, and I am on YouTube. So, very well, it says. And now play C4. See, and now we are no longer playing a Stonewall anymore. You got to learn when they play this Dutch thing and then they play B6 and they're going to bring the bishop out here or here. You play C4. Now we are better. But you're not doing your system. That's what Hikaru was talking about. People say, oh, I learned the London. You put the pieces on the same square every time. It's a system. You don't have to learn. You don't have to understand chess. You just put them where they go. Hikaru's like, yeah, no. Because certain moves, you can, in a position like this, you can move the bishop to this square, or the pawn, and try and do your setup to stay comfortable. You can. And sometimes it's not losing. It's just, in this position, C4 just happens to be the best move. You know what I'm saying? We are better. Now my nose itches. 1 second. But you have seen that there's been like 2 lines where we didn't do that. But you gotta learn. Okay, now I'm going to... Whoa! Gory Lion, man. Thank you for the follow, dude. Gory Lion coming in heavy on Twitch for the follow. Dude, I was trying to get Twitch to 500 followers. We're at 445. Before YouTube made it to 2,000, but YouTube is just a freaking growing beast that cannot be stopped. So if you're watching on YouTube, hit the follow button or hit the subscribe button, become part of that growing beast. If you're watching on Twitch, hit the follow button, be like Gory Lion. Thank you, Gory Lion. And help Twitch beat YouTube. Charlie says healing from hip surgery at the moment, but all has been well. I hope y'all have a Merry Christmas, brother. Thank you so much. I'm sure we will. Thanksgiving was great. And love you, dude. Thanks for coming in, man. Anytime you got a minute to come in, I freaking love it. You been playing any chess? Do you know the Danish Gambit? The Danish Gambit. Isn't that E4, E5, D4, ED4, C3, DC3, Bishop C4, C3 takes B2, Bishop B2, D5, and black is better, right? I think I have a line against it. Okay, now I'm going to show you some illustrative games that will help you get a broader idea of the Stonewall Attack. Let's see this game of Rubinstein, who has the white pieces, against Reddy, who has the black pieces. I don't know, but I have a bad feeling Reddy's going to play B6. Because I think there's a Reddy opening that goes like, it starts with B6 or something. Isn't that true? Is that the Reddy opening? Or is it this one? We'll see. Okay. D4. D5. This is these aren't actually Grandmasters because I don't think they had the title of Grandmasters back then. Maybe they did, but these are among the best chess players in the world in history back in the day. E3. Hey, he's playing our Stonewall, guys. What does he play here? He's threatening nothing, so F4. Hey! Okay, now, we do not give up this bishop. I guarantee we play Bishop E2, C3, and put it back. Oh! There's no way he gives it up. He just takes the time. He says, you want to move your piece twice? Develop my queen? Why is he even showing this game? What? Why is he showing this game? Okay, and this is what I was going to show you guys. Bishop D2. Attention to Rubinstein's idea. As you already know, the dark squared white bishop spends the whole game sad, since it rarely has any activity in the game, but Rubinstein has the idea of improving his bishop by Bishop D2. And I've done this before. Once you get the knight developed, and the other knight behind it, this bishop is stuck, and you go like this, bing, bing, bing. And then you trade it off for a knight. If he moves a knight, you take his good bishop for your bad bishop. Yes, it takes a few moves. The position's totally closed up. And this is a maneuver that I showed my uncle, and I think he wasn't hip to it when he learned it. Nice Telecaster, Gory Lion. Thank you, man. No wonder I love the mic. Kick is my favorite drum. Kick, yeah, dude. Kick is a kick drum can be a beautiful thing when done correctly. Yeah, yeah. You have here and there. You've forgotten so much. You were sitting around 1,200. Now you got 400 to 700 beating me. Oh man, yeah, dude, it's rough. Fulton Matheson, how you doing, man? Yeah, dude. When you get Daniel Abbott knows. When you get away from chess, you lose. You lose some of your super chess powers. Right. So okay. So Rubinstein plays Bishop D2 with this idea, literally, of going 1, 2, 3 moves to get rid of it. But what are the options? Leave it here, and the rook can't play. Leave it here. If you could trade it for one of these defenders, it's huge, right? B6. What did I say? Reddy was going to do. He's going to play B6. He's known for playing B6. That's his life. Rook comes. Rook comes. Bishop back. Takes. Bishop comes. Queen comes. Queen G4. Clearly Reddy wants to remove the best white piece here. Ready left here due to a clear advantage that Rubenstein had. Game is key for all Stonewall attacking players. Ready left here. Does that mean that he resigned here? Good, my man, just on break. How are things with you? Fulton, they're great, dude. My truck is in the shop. I'm a man without a car. Yeah. Yeah. That Gory Lion, that Telecaster was given to me as a gift from a dear friend of mine, Magic Sam Massey of the Smokehouse Guitar Army. I love the guitar. It's fun. It just looks cool, man. It's a cool, I'm gonna show it to you, Gory. And one of the coolest things about this guitar, and about my great friend Magic Sam Massey of the Smokehouse Guitar Army, is, yeah, but it's okay. I get it back, probably not today, almost certainly tomorrow. But I got to work tomorrow night, so that's what I'm going to talk to Courtney about later. But one thing that's great about my friend Magic Sam Massey, not only does he give me this guitar, but he is known for using these, they call them spaghetti straps. That's a very thin strap. You see how skinny that strap is? It's got a little pad thing you can slide it around and put it on your shoulder. But see the thin strap? He likes that look. And he gave me this guitar, and he gave me the strap that he would use on it, even though it's not exactly what I would use. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and let me show what's great about this guitar. Look at the volume knobs. They're like Fender amp knobs. Those are knobs you see more on amplifiers, right? Yeah, this is just a beautiful guitar. It's just got such a cool retro look. Look at the pick guard. Look at the pick guard. It goes all the way up and all the way down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this guitar plays and sounds great too. Freaking love that guitar. Thank you for asking about it. Thank you for showing interest. Do you play music? Let me see. We got to come back to here. I have a button for that. Oh, I think I have it right there. Okay. So Ready resign in that position. That's weird. Beautiful axe, Fulton. Thank you, man. Yeah, and it means a lot too because it was a gift. Beautiful thing. I need to buy one. I have Epiphone SG, but I'm not feeling it. Ah, okay. Okay. Now let's watch the game of former world champion Alexander Alekhine playing the Stonewall Attack. Okay, let's see if he stays a little more true, guys. D4, D5, E3, E6, Knight B D2, F4, Bishop D3. What comes next, guys? C3, right? Because he's threatening to push. He's threatening to push, kicking our bishop off this beautiful diagonal. So we play C3. Bishop D6. Look at this move. Knight H3. It was better Knight F3, but Alekhine decided to make Knight H3. Yeah, this is a little bit more in our plan. This guy, I don't think this guy picked very good games to show. Because he just showed us the mainline moves for the Stonewall, and then he shows us two games that do weird things. But it's okay. They're still World Championship games. Now, the problem is, you say, yeah, but why doesn't he just show us other World Championship games that play the Stonewall? Because no one plays the Stonewall in World Championship games. No top players in the world play the Stonewall. I mean, Alekhine played it here. He's played it against Vladimir Fedorovich Ostrogsky. Probably a much stronger player than me. But the point is, never heard of him. This game could be from a simul. It could be from just a who knows what. It could have been when Alexander Alekhine was a 16, you know, and playing like just a weak master. You don't know. But we never heard of the guy. And he plays the weird Knight H3. Maybe he's trying to provoke H6. Okay, A6. We just castle. Queen comes. Now you have to be aware of this. You see this? Anytime the queen's looking at your king, King H1. He doesn't play it. He plays Knight F3. Can I pull up a computer here? Knight F3. Okay. Knight E4. He brings his knight in. I don't want to trade it because this is my best piece, but it's blocked. Knight g5, attacking the knight. So he's attacking this square now instead of this one. It's kind of weird. Takes, h6, knight back, castles. Yekin was a brilliant chess player, guys, a brilliant world champion. Queen f3, knight comes. Now you see how we have all these pieces kind of aiming toward the king. Another great idea might be bishop d2. Well, no, because queen's threatening, and we really can't afford to let our entire center go away. So he plays b3, maybe to let the bishop out this way and get it traded off, bring the other rook, and just crush. Bishop, okay, yeah, he did that so he could connect his rooks. The knight comes back. Looks like now he's playing for e4, guys. g4, we saw this idea early on in the stream. g5, kicking. It was only referred to but never shown. The knight comes, looking to come to the square. Your buddy lent me his telly to try it out, and somehow it's much more easy and pleasant to play on. What kind of music do you play, man? What kind of music do you play? Molto curioso. But you can play any kind of music on any guitar. You really can. Some lend themselves more to certain styles because it's what we're used to hearing, right? And they actually just, you know, some guitars, they just lend themselves to certain styles. But didn't like Sting play The Police? Was that Sting in The Police? Who was in The Police? No. Who's the guy in The Police? That wasn't Sting. Who's the guy? I can't think of his name. But I think the guy in The Police played a Telecaster, didn't he? Okay, so he's attacking. He wants to say check and mate. Knight comes back saying you can't do that. Rook comes saying pawn takes, no. Pawn takes, knight takes, check. King up is forced. So maybe Brett, if pawn takes, I don't know. Yeah, I think that's okay. And then this must be mating. Yeah, I think Sting played bass telly. No. There was a guitar player, Andy Summers. But did he play a? I remember one of those guys playing a freaking Telecaster on more rock music for sure. You play blues rock mostly, yeah. Yeah, no, a lot of people do that, man. A lot of famous blues players that use Telecasters. Brings the knight, doesn't take the rook. Rook g6, saying, man, I'm sacking the rook no matter what. When we have good attacking opportunities, we can make some sacrifices that give us more advantage, like this than Yakin does now. Fg6, bishop g6. Now the knight defender is gone. Oh my god, can he even run? He can't run. This is over. Black resigns. There's no way to stop it. And the queen is too far out of play. And the bishops are both locked out. I'm not completely, but you see that? Wow. Okay, next chapter. This is the final part of the study. The Stonewall Attack is a play-to-win opening which appears to be passive, but if black is careless, you can win in just a few moves. He didn't show us that line. Now that you know about this incredible attack, play many games with it. If you like to study, don't forget to press my heart to support me and motivate me to do more. Thank you very much for watching. I am Lenin Perez, and we'll see you in the future study. Lenin Perez, you made a great study. I enjoyed it a lot. I learned a lot from it. How do I click the heart? 1,806 likes. Well, now it's 1,807 likes. If you liked it, go to Lichess, find it. It's Lenin Perez. It's the one with 1,807. Stonewall Attack study. Find it. Now, this brings us back to where we can actually play some chess. Now we're going to actually play some actual chess. We are going to play the Stonewall Attack. I'm lucky. You're talking about your guitar, Bolton Matheson? Be careful with the language on the chess stream. The chess streams are very... people watch with their kids and our moms watching stuff. So just put on the grandma's house voice on the chess streams, all right? This little, you know, we're not that bad in the gaming streams at night, but it's a little bit looser. It's a little bit looser. Kathy Heary. Cool. Kathy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So start game. Now, oh, where's my board, bro? How did my board get deleted from this thing is the thing I don't understand. I've got board stats. I just don't understand it. It's okay, get over it. It's gone. Add window capture. Add existing. I think it's called board. There's not one called board? Board? Window capture 10 was one I used a lot. Hey! Now I'm gonna have to make it fit though. Maybe not. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, looks like I gotta make it fit. And we gotta bring it down. Below, like, alert. Okay, there we go. We can do this. We are professional streamers. Whoa. But I'm on play right now? Guess I'm on play right now, guys. There we go. This is the making of sausage, folks. Sausage being made before your eyes. I don't know, dude, how did that board go away? It doesn't, and that has nothing to do with the other malarkey we've been dealing with. Oh yeah, we just want the board here. This is just the board for this. We want to make it as big as possible, folks. Should fit pretty tight. Okay, well, we can give it a little bit of edge. There we go. We got a board. That wasn't hard. Okay, so if anyone wants to play me, you challenge me 3-0, meaning 3-minute no increment, unrated. You have to play black. So you say, I play as, and you click the black choice. We're going to play 3-minute. I got black, so I can't play it. Now I have to play like a Latvian Gambit because I have nothing else. And then next game, I can play D4. He's thinking. He's thinking, guys. He's thinking. I'm supposed to push. I was supposed to push, and I'm clearly better. Oh my god. This is so bad. He's on my pawn. You bring the knight. I can bring the rook. He's threatening this. That's okay, man. That's a lot of development. The knight comes protected by the rook. Now the knight will come here, and I'm attacking this square. Black has compensation. I have compensation. What's he doing? He's attacking my stuff. Just attack his queen, right? I think he had queen. No, he didn't. Here, probably a good move. It's my rook. I have an active rook, and I'm coming even more active. Just go ahead and castle long, dude. Okay, he doesn't want to. Attack the square. He defends it. We attack it again. He can't defend it. Oh, he attacked my stuff. Okay, so we just take this. Now we get this pawn. Okay, I'm gonna take this with the threat. Keep check and take the rook. I have to get rid of my This is pretty funny because he can't come this way. Okay, I'm gonna do this. No, I'm gonna do this. This could be a way to force winning material off. I'm way up on time. Attacks my... Just come here. And then take the pawn. With check. What's this guy doing? What is he doing? Come up. No, come here. He's got nothing. Yeah, that was a great move. Okay. I only played that Latvian and destroyed my opponent in front of you guys just so I could get the white pieces next and try and play my my opening we learned. It's going great, Kathy. How you doing? 3 minute. And what is the move? 3 minute, you play black. That's all. 3 minute, you play black. I will play d4 and I will play a Stonewall. You play whatever you think is best. All right? That's what we're going for. Daniel's going to send me a challenge, guys. 1 second. All right. Did you send it, Daniel? Did he send it, folks? I gave you lots of time. I'm going to go for a new 3 minute because I might get the white pieces. Why black? Do I have it set for black? Who is this? He'll play e6. He had e6. He didn't play it. Oh my god, I didn't see it. Oh my god, so I had bishop e6. He's coming at me, dude. Spider monkey hat. Spider. Here, I gotta challenge a rook. That's a good move. That's a really good move. He's undeveloped, guys. He's... Yep. Check. Cool. Blinking over. Okay. Coming here. You can bring the rook. I could... Okay. I'm losing my pawn. Probably not best. Rook takes first. Defending. Bishop takes. Okay, we just take a piece, right? So who's winning? I'm up 2 pieces. How'd I do? This guy moves too fast. He's rated 1400. He moves a little bit too fast. Do I defend with the queen or the... I guess the queen. If he thinks he's gonna like get his knight in and do something... Oh my god, he's trying to beat me on time. Okay, attack his pawns. Right. Improve the knight. Start attacking stuff. Yeah, we definitely want to trade the knight. He wants to move the knight, so let's not let him move it. He's going to do this because it, like, you know, does something. Now we come here. Now he'll come back. He's trying to keep his knight on. Then I'll come here. Then he'll come here and it attacks, but it doesn't really. We attack pawns. He has a check. It doesn't do anything. It buys him like a second. You play black. No, it's okay, Daniel. What do you do? He defends the knight. Okay, this is a really good move too. Probably better. No, we're gonna go here. Hit the knight. He actually can come here. But it's okay. Just make a queen. Check. I can do anything if I want, actually, believe it or not. Now you can't win. That's a beautiful, brutal thing to do to somebody, guys. You just trade. You just trade. You know what I'm saying? Because it's winning. It's still winning. It's still winning, but back here, he could like get the pawns rolling. He could play check, king moves, maybe there's nothing there. Check, king up. But still, just doing this now there's no rolling pawns, and now it's just like it's over. Let me even see how bad that move was. Analyses. Wait. Oh yeah, Stockfish wants. Hey, Gory's playing. 3 minute. You gotta make it 3 minute. You're playing black, Gory. It doesn't tell me if that's the truth or not. Oh, Gory did it. Gory Lion got it in, folks. D4. We're gonna try and play a We're trying to play a Stonewall. He didn't allow it. He didn't allow it, guys. I'm just trying to get the structure. I'm free now. It's okay, brother. Oh, we play F4 to get the thing. If he checks, G3's fine. There's no threats. Good. I like that move. I like that move a lot because it moves toward our Stonewall structure. The pawn's gone, but this happens in the Stonewall. Plays G5. I think we just take the pawn, right? He comes back. Now we make a Costello. Good. Guys, remember, our opponent is Gory Lion. He is rated 378, and he's playing a really good game, actually. It's a little bit disturbalicious. If that can be a good thing. This pawn is so annoying. That pawn is, yeah. Good move. Hit the bishop. I see a plan. Oh, I have this. I have this. That's a really good move. Because of the weak G6 square, then a queen comes for free. See what I'm saying? But so the rook check probably wasn't good. Knight here's probably a good move. But I still can take... Okay, it brings that knight. That's fine. We go here. Pawn takes knight. Looking at the square. Looking at the amigo square. Takes, rook takes. This bishop is a great defender. I think the queen move was better, but it can happen here too. You can't defend the pawn. That's what's so amazingly beautiful about it. It's delicious. YouTube, say some hi to me. Say some hi. Say hello to me, folks. Brings the queen. Okay. There's a plan behind it, guys. Okay. He's threatening my malarkey, but I can threaten some of his malarkey and maybe make manoo-noos. Play he takes. Wow. Okay, that's probably a good move. Here takes, and then this, I'm getting mated. So just attack the rook. I think I need to bring queen here, or maybe queen to this square. The knight comes here. This knight has to move. Maybe it does come here. Reinforcing and blocking? I don't know. He's going to lose on time, though, so that's good. Yeah, he brings it back. He could take with check, and then this square is going to be kind of weak. I can hit the queen. Doesn't work. We're going to come here. Defending. He's my world champion. Bishop takes. Wow, he pre-moved that, guys. Hit the queen. Solidify the scenario. Okay. Forcing. Here's a got him on time. Dude, you're a monster. 378? 378? You're underrated, Gory Lion, aren't you? Send it. Send it. Send it. Daniel's gonna try and send me a very special challenge. Except, yeah, good game. He gets a thumbs up. Let me go to new game and see. Standard. So there's no custom. If I say custom, opponent random, brand search. I don't know where's the thing where you do the challenge where you choose white or black. I feel like I keep getting black. I only got white that time because Goryland, I think, might have challenged me as black. I don't know. It's hard to know in my life, guys, what the settings are. Daniel, I'm looking for you, brother. I don't see you. That was an amazing game. Daniel, 3-minute unrated. Here we go. Okay, Daniel. You play whatever you want. You play whatever you want. Storyline, you played good, dude. E4, D5. E3. Remember the move, guys? Knight. I'm going to play C3. No, I'm going to play Bishop D. No, I'm going to play C3. Keep the knight out. Wow, he just does that. Okay, Bishop D3. Knight F6. Knight BD7 to keep the knight out of this square. Now I think we're going to get F4 and Knight F3 and have a Stonewall Attack scenario. He blocks his bishop in, but he's going to try and develop it over here somewhere, guys. Brings the bishop. Cool. Knight F3. Okay, they did this first, so I'm going to do it first. It was a little bit of a different line. But see, now the knight has to, like, go back to somewhere where it's not exactly his home. Are you feeling the vibe? Like, follow, comment, and subscribe. Getting him to play g6 could be a really good idea. e4 comes later, the bishop comes. He could play f5. Just make a castle. Plays f6, auto moves it. Dave Joyce with 100 stars. Dave Joyce, we learned the maneuver. We learned the maneuver that is previously known as a Stonewall Attack. I wanted to do the Stonewall and the Stonewall Dutch in the same day. Now, you know what's crazy? There's a line. There's a line in the Grunfeld where you play king takes. You know the line I'm talking about? I'm gonna do it. Now your queen's gonna get bumped around. You can make a knight move and try and trade stuff, but he's just developing my queen. Brings the queen to the tempo square. White is better. You got to go back to your home. You could break here, maybe. That was a good move. Bring the last piece, don't steal the g6 pawn, right? I'm not going to attack him, although taking on g6 threatens e6. Wow, I'm like, he can't... Okay, but we just take here, right? Then are we going to kick this thing? We're going to... Now we're threatening that square. In other maneuvers. Amongst other scenarii. Rook takes... Yeah, I knew he was going to come back. Rook takes... Bishop takes, queen takes, right? Oh, that's defended anyway by the rook. Dude, you played really good, though, man. You just hung your queen. Now, I think the move is to play here. Now we're attacking multiple knights. So he's probably going to lose another knight. And the bishop is loose. In this square, it could be just... brings the Amigo's knight. Well, that's probably not an altogether bad move. But I'm already on this. Well, I'm already on this too. I take here. This must be the way. You did really good there, though. Not even kidding, bro. Not even kidding. You tactically didn't lose as much material as you had to. You can be very proud of yourself. He's way up on time. I gotta beat him, guys. I gotta focus. Here's a square. Good game, dude. Good game. That was a great game. Dude. I was winning, but you had me like 45-11. If I'm playing some of my own rating, I lose that a lot. Dave Joyce said, oh, very cool. I'll check out the earlier part of the stream and see if there are any other ideas I can relate during the Dutch. And comment, 1000%. When you play the Dutch, do you play the Stonewall Dutch or you just play the regular Dutch with F5 and E6? Very curious, Dave Joyce. Dude, you played a great game. Guys, but that's the Stonewall Attack. The ideas that we learned were very simple. It is a kind of a system thing. No, I don't want a quick... Train analysis. Guys, I made the Bote sisters my coach. We played D4. Whatever they do. I mean, not whatever they do, but here's where our pieces are going, guys. Our pieces are going like this. At knight comes to knight B to D2. Here, when he threatens to attack and shove us off this beautiful diagonal where we want to be, we play C3. Knight C6, no threats. Then we can play F4. Let's say he starts developing. We go here. Oh, actually, I think they said it's better if he comes here. Yeah, bishop D6 is Stockfish's move. Dude, you know what's hilarious? Stockfish is torn between knight F3 and knight H3, which was Alyekin played knight H3 in one of the supplement games, and they said knight F3 is better. Stockfish was just looking at knight H3 like that's the move. You play the regular Dutch F5, knight F6, E6 on most games as Blackout open with E6 as I like to play the French. So knight F3 and then castles, and then they were saying you play the knight first. I would say if you're rated 600, you castle because you can't. Stockfish says 95, but remember the reason why. If he takes with the knight, we win a piece. So he can't take. And if he takes with the bishop, we're happy. We get a half-open file. His knight has to go back to Looney Land. Well, he could come in here and lose a pawn. And this we don't even worry about. We just castle. And it's just a weak pawn we can get later. B6, now 94. Yep. Finally got to take. Bishop A6 improving. That's a really good move. Rook F4 attacking. And look at all the space we have. We got a nice knight here. When the rook comes over, this check could be a thing. The queen's coming here. The bishop could come, bring the other rook. We're doing fine. It's plus 1.4. Yeah. So that's where you put your pieces, man. That's where you put your pieces for the Stonewall Attack. But if you're like, I can learn that. I understand that the pawns go on these squares. The bishop goes to D3. The knight BD comes to D2. Knight F3. Knight E5. Castles. Knight BD2 to F3 or Rook F3 and Rook H3. Attack the king. Queen up and just checkmate the guy. It's going to be so much fun. I'm going to be a great chess player. You're going to. But you're going to have to work a little bit harder and watch. Go from here. If you just paid attention to that lesson that we went through, go watch a video on how to play the Stonewall Attack. And it will reinforce what you just learned, and it will show you better stuff. Right? Hi, Richie Sad. How you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream. We just learned... And Dave Joyce, thank you for the 100 stars, man. Thank you so much. Gory Lion, thank you for following me on Twitch. Twitch, hit the follow button. You guys got to get to 500 before YouTube gets to 2,000. You can do it. You can do it. YouTube, if you want to just keep twisting the knife on Twitch, then just go ahead and sub on YouTube. It's all the same. Either way, it's win-win for you. It's win-win for us because we get more community, and the community gets bigger, stronger, faster. For you, you get to be part of the best chess community in the world. That has nothing to do with me. That's the community. Those are the chillers. The chillers and the chillettes. Gory Lion, let's see if he sent it as black, folks. I actually accepted another game from him, but it's reloading most likely because, yeah, he joined another game, and that's fine. Wait. Man, that's no fun. This is supposed to be under here, so I can troll you guys and be like, what happened to my game, Danny Wrench? It didn't really crash, guys. That's a pretend fake crash. Invented by Charlie Sardo Gaming. So, today's Monday. We're gaming later. We're going to be gaming. I think I might do the gaming on Facebook tonight too. Biggest reason? Big day in the morning. I'm getting new internet. And I want to be on all platforms tonight in case anything gets weird. It's not going to. We're going to big, strong like bull. We may do the Fingerprint Shield Elden Ring playthrough 3-man. Ripper and I already did it 2-man. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm going to hit the guys, see if anyone's going to be around. I don't know if Josh is going to be there. Ripper, Drew, or Ripper's been around almost every night pretty much, which is awesome. Ripper and I get to play a lot in Elden Ring lately. I've been having fun. Love Ripper. Love Ripper. And Tim, friend, has been around too. And and Josh was there last night later. We've been gaming. Trey played a little last night. Drew's big night is Wednesday for Dark Souls 3. He's the star of the show, folks. So if you guys like what you see on Facebook, hit the button. Facebook likes reactions. So hit the button, hit the like button, hit the follow button on Facebook. It's huge. Leave a little comment. It's huge. YouTube, all you can do is hit the like button and the follow button to be sure you come back and see me some more. Best community in the world. Actually, it's called subscribe, right? For free on YouTube. Twitch, you can hit the follow button. You want to burn a Prime? I ain't going to complain. I love you guys. We got the best community in the world, man. We grow together, we learn together, we play together. With a good attitude, and we keep it, the chess streams are very clean and wholesome, so you can watch what your kids, or if your mom comes in to say hi, then, you know, she won't get mad at us. We're adults, guys. Guys. I love you guys. Catch you guys tomorrow. No, I'll catch you guys tonight at 8 p.m. for the gaming stream. Goodbye.